What's up guys, it is your boy Shanks bringing you guys a brand new video to the channel today. Today's video we are going to be looking at fullbacks. We're going to be looking at what kind of stats you want to have, pretty much the most important stats. Now don't get me wrong, okay, every stat is important to a degree, but some stats are really just very important regardless of the meta. Okay, so in the previous video I did the same thing on center backs. If you haven't seen that, please be sure to check it out. I'll drop a link in the description below. Also, I want you guys to hit me up in the comments. FIFA 20 is really around the corner. It's pretty much here. Some people are already playing the game. What kind of stats are you going to have on your fullbacks? Okay, or really, what kind of fullbacks are you going to have? What kind of fullbacks are you going to start with? Say first weekend league. Okay, what are your fullbacks going to be? You guys hit me up in the comments. Let me know what that's going to be, and let's get into the video. So in today's video, I watched the last video, so I always try to watch these videos to make sure I bring them better every single time. Okay, so what I'm going to do for today's video is I'm going to section it into 3 different sections, and then I'm going to have a section with extras and exceptions and examples. I hope that made some sense. Okay, but pretty much I'm going to try to keep the video as short as possible. I'm also trying to keep the video as direct as possible. Also, I'm also going to try to make this video kind of a FIFA 20 prep video. Okay, so these are the stats you want to be looking at for your fullbacks. Okay, these are stats that you want to prioritize over other stats. You want to prioritize pace, you want to prioritize agility, balance, reactions, composure, jumping, yes, jumping, and crossing and passing, and stamina. So like I said, these stats are really what you want to look out for. Now let me explain why I sectioned this like this. Okay, it means these guys up here, these are your benchmarks. Okay, this is really the lowest you want to go, regardless of how much coins you have. This is really the lowest you most likely want to go. Okay, when you're picking your fullbacks, you want the pace to be in the 80s. You want to shooting, or sorry, not shooting, you want the passing, okay, particularly crossing and short passes, you want that to be in 70s. For dribbling, the agility, the reactions, the composure, the balance, you want those to be in the 70s to minimum. For the physical, you want the stamina preferably to be in the 80s. You don't want to be in the 70s for stamina, and the jumping in the 70s. Okay, all of that is good. Now let me quickly explain why do you want to have pace. Because you want to have pace to catch up to players like Mbappe. You want to have pace to catch up to players like Salah and the rest. Okay, why do you want to have good passing? Now if you play at a high enough level, if you play FIFA at a high enough level, you know that crossing is important, not just to dink balls into the box, because crossing could be effective in this FIFA, could not be effective in this FIFA. But why is crossing really important for a fullback regardless of the meta? Okay, this is because, like I said, if you play at a high level, you know that at some points in the game you always want to switch flanks between your right back and your left back. So when there's so much pressure on this side, you want to switch flanks over to that side. If that's something you don't do in FIFA, if that's something you don't do, you most likely won't start doing it, because in any FIFA, like literally in football generally, it's very important. Okay, for short passing, most times people play through their center backs, feed it to the fullbacks, and then they start off the attack from the fullbacks. So you want to have good passing so you just don't get whacked in the face every time. The agility, balance, you are going to be up against players that turn like crazy. Okay, like Neymar. Don't let me use Neymar and Mbappe every time. Okay, say even Aubameyang turns pretty good. It's not the best, but pretty good. So you want to have players with decent enough agility in the 70s to catch up, with this change in movements. Also, the composure, like I said in the last video, composure is really important for defenders for really every position. Reactions and composure and pace is important for every position. But why is it important for defenders especially? Because in this game, you do certain moves, you do some skill moves that your player literally reacts to without you pressing anything. Okay, somebody does a fake shot and you're not pressing anything, you don't want to commit, but just because of how the game is, they're not composed, and so they just do stuff when they're not supposed to do stuff. So that's pretty much reaction and composure. For the stamina, literally the fullbacks, they're always going to be up and down. So even if you keep them and stay back while attacking, you want stamina of at least 80, okay, because they are going to always be on the move. And the jumping, at least maybe in the 70s, will be fine. So the rest of these guys are other examples. You look at CDB, 70s, 90 stamina, pretty good. Makes up for that balance that doesn't hit 70. Now if you look at Semedo, he's perfect. Honestly, he's really good. The stamina, the jumping, acceleration, agility, balance, composure, reaction, passing, crossing. You guys get what I mean. So at this point, this is your benchmark. So now let's look at FIFA 20. Say FIFA 20 comes out, okay? these are the kind of guys you want to have in your starter teams. If you have way more coins, then you want to go for these guys, okay? And then when the game eventually drops for a long time and then you begin to have special cards, how do you know to pick one special card over the other? Let me give you an example. Tyranny dropped as an SBC, okay? This guy dropped as an SBC, and you had hardest in the game that was an inform. Look at these stats, double 84s, but Tyranny literally kills this guy, okay? Why? Because this guy is ass. Like, this card really is ass. Look at the pace, it's shit. Look at the stamina, it's shit. The balance, the agility is bullshit. So sorry for the cursing, but that's pretty much what to teach. You don't want to be using cards like this. Really, you would actually use a card like this over a card like how this. Look at the left side of the screen, look at those stats. So that's why I say you guys need to know these things, and that's why I'm making these videos, and I'm going to be making these videos for every position, so you guys stick tuned. Also, one more final example, for a card like Kimmich, okay, Kimmich was an end game card, he was a team of the season card, but people would still use Mendy, people would still use for Mendy over Kimmich. Why? Because of pace. So you want to have fullbacks, you know, these stats are important, but the other priority, really the other priority is pace, agility, balance, reaction, composures, stamina, passing, crossing, all minimum 70s, but stamina you want them to be in the 80s. So guys, that's pretty much it for the videos. I'm trying not to make the videos drag out as longer as possible. I'm also trying to keep the videos short, directly a prep for FIFA 20. I'll be doing more specific videos on squad building for different budgets and stuff like that. So if you guys found this video helpful, I'm pretty sure you learned something at least. Please be sure to smash a like. Let me know in the comments below. Like I said, what fullbacks are you going to be starting FIFA 20 with? Also, if you guys have video ideas you want me to put out, please be sure to let me know. Finally, we had the face cam. Okay, it's not the best because my PC right now is really giving me a lot of problems, but I believe YouTube is something that you slowly get better at. It's something that you grow at. So you guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I need you guys to know that I genuinely appreciate every single person that watches these videos because it takes quite some time to put in. Okay, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.